And so when Trump decided that he was not going to look out for us too much, he said why? He said because we have a lot of bad people in our country. Now we have people who are in the passport office selling documents to these people. They could buy a passport, but you have Haitians coming to the Bahamas already with their documents in their hand. We are in crisis mode. And if we don't wake up, we can get banned from the US. It is what it is, payments. Y'all better wake up. Stop allowing these people to fool y'all and tell y'all all kind of foolishness. Be in serious problems. That's the reality of the matter. And y'all may not like me saying it, but I have to say it. Someone has to say it. Be in crisis mode. These people are not fighting for you. They're fighting against you. I got 10 minutes. Let me tell you a couple of things in 10 minutes. And then I go on. None of the current governments, PLP or FNM, is fighting for you. When Airbnb started in this country, Airbnb was done by the rich and the foreigners. The foreigners started it first, and then the rich got on board because they learned this financial market. And some of them was working with the foreigners and doing what they were doing. You know what the government of Bahamas did? They went ahead and they regulated Airbnb because it catered to the rich and it catered to the foreigner. When they really started to charge and do is Bahamians were getting involved in the market then. Bahamians were getting involved in the market then when they started to really charge. But the foreigners and the rich were making money off it long time. Long time. The government knew. Some of them were part of it, complicit. You understand? But it catered to the rich, and so that's why they regularized it. They didn't say it's illegal. They didn't say, no, you can't have Airbnb because we have hotels here running. They didn't stop them, and so it did not matter that you had persons who owned hotel properties who these Airbnbs were in competition with. They regulated it to accommodate them. Watch this. Poor people started getting into Uber services in Nassau. Poor people. And their Uber services challenged or appeared to challenge the taxi drivers. But these are poor people doing this. The government had already saturated the taxi market by issuing hundreds of plates that they should never have issued. A lot of the plates went to Haitians, not Bahamians. And we know this is no secret. A lot of the plates went to Haitians, not Bahamians. They ended up with the taxi plates. But Bahamians couldn't get it and they got it. So you have Bahamians who are trying to survive, and so they have their little Uber service. The Uber service is technically replacing the hacking service. Or the for hire service. The hacking service. You know, we had hacking going on in this country a long time. You know what the government of Bahamas did? They didn't regulate it for the poor people, for the poor Bahamians. They didn't do what they did for the rich foreigners when they were dealing with the Airbnb. They wrote a letter to tell these people who were doing these hacking services, what you're doing is illegal. You understand what I'm saying to you? They never said it to the rich people when they was doing Airbnb. But when it came to the small man and them trying to make a couple of dollars, the government crushed them. They moved right away to crush them and destroy them. That's what they did. That's your government working for or against you. That's the reality. Let me tell you what's happening now. Leslie Bryce is Leslie Miller's daughter. She cannot be a cabinet minister because she's in charge of the gaming board. And persons who are dealing with the gaming board cannot be cabinet ministers.